Welcome to a Go Handmade tutorial. I'm going to be looking at Maggie today and walking you through how to make her fantastic hair. Now I'm going to be using some soft bamboo. It has a wonderful silky feel to it. It gives a nice shine. I'm also going to be using a crochet hook, embroidery needle, and some stitch markers just to mark the placement. Now Maggie's hair is broken up into three parts. There is a bottom layer that is embroidered right on the doll, and there's a second embroidered layer as well, and there's a bunch of latched hair on the top. We've already crocheted the hair color, as you can see here on the top. I've just made a little extra head so I can show you how we're going to start doing the hair. I'm going to take a stitch marker. I'm going to count about 6 stitches from the eye, and I'm also 6 stitches down from the top of the colored part of the hair, and I'm just going to place a stitch marker there. I'm going to also place one in the top, and so there's an angle up to the right. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, about 6-7 stitches from the eye. And on top this time, I'm going to make sure that it angles in to the left. So don't follow up the stitches, make sure there's an angle into the left so that it is parallel to the other side. So this will just help us when we start stitching, we know where to stitch. So I'm going to take a needle, I'm going to double up my threads, so I'm going to be using 2 at a time. And I'm just going to go through the bottom of the stitch marker and the top. And this is our starting point. So once you started, you can take out your stitch markers. And I put several stitches in the same holes in the beginning. And we're simply stitching and following all the way along. And we're just at the bottom of our colored part of the hair. Remember, we've done in spiral, so it's going to be slightly smaller on one side, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see here, because we're going to be placing long strands over top of it. This is simply just to cover up the white color on our head. So do the same for our bottom layer, about 6 stitches down. You could line it up approximately where you have your smile for the doll. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Remember, it angles up to the left. So take your needle, and we start stitching again. Now we know when to stop when we get to the stitch marker that we've marked. And this is the base hair outline for our doll. So we're simply going to end off here. Just thread it a little bit back and forth here so it's secure, and cut the threads. So then you can see the base. We're going to be covering up the holes with the longer strands, so don't worry if it's not exactly perfect. So a small tip on cutting a lot of thread: wrap it around a piece of cardboard. We're going to measure off so that there are 30 centimeters here. And we're simply going to start in between the 2 rows that we embroidered. So you can put your crochet hook here in on an angle like this. Grab a piece of thread that you've cut. Simply place it around the crochet hook and pull through. And we're going to make a long loop here and pull through those 2 extra threads and pull really tight. You can also do this with your crochet hook. But this is our first strand. So I'll just show you again. Crochet through, long loop, pull through 2 strands. So now we have 2, and we're going to continue all the way around. And I've done that for you quite quickly. So you can see what it looks like. We have the wonderful base underneath, and we have all the lovely long strands on top. And we're going to do this again also for the next layer. But first, remember to go up the sides so that you just cover up where we began our embroidery here. So I use about 4 or 5 to go up the sides before I go around. And here I've finished that for you. I've also embroidered all the way around, so now we have 2 layers of our hair. Next we want to do is we want to crochet across the front to give her some bangs, so to speak. And here we want to make sure we go through every stitch because it'll give just a fantastic outline to her face. And you can see we're done here. So we've done all of our face framing. So now we just have to finish up with some strands in the middle. And here I don't do every single stitch. I do about every second stitch going from the outside in. And when she's done, she should have a nice full head of hair. I can give you a little peek into the top. As I said, I haven't done every single stitch in here. It's not quite important. If you feel that you find some holes, you can simply just add some extra strands. Now it's time just to straighten out Maggie's hair a bit. Just going to grab a pair of scissors and cut off some of the edges here. I think I'll take a little also off of the sides to round it out. There we go. And Maggie's all ready to be dressed up again. You can find more free patterns on the Go Handmade website.